Adam here with the Walser Automotive Group. And what I want to do today is take you on a test drive. And next to me here is the 2023 Honda Accord Hybrid. So we'll look at the interior, some of the exterior features, and see if this might just be the perfect hybrid vehicle for you. Okay, so now we're behind the wheel, and this Honda Accord Hybrid is the touring model, so this is going to be pretty well loaded up. We're going to start with what? Our cell phone, right? We always have that with us. This is going to have wireless charging right down here. So that way, my phone is going to be paired to the Apple CarPlay that's in here. I've already paired it up. It's very simple, and that's going to make sure I'm paying attention to the road ahead. But let's go for a little spin around. Okay, so what's the difference between the Honda Accord Hybrid and the regular model? Now, the Hybrid is going to provide an EV system. Now, keep in mind, this is a non-plug-in hybrid system, so this will just regen as you drive. But that Hybrid's going to help you get the best possible fuel economy. Now, the hybrid system in this model is paired to a 2-liter 4-cylinder, so you're going to get 46 miles per gallon in the city and 41 on the highway. Now, this one does ride on the larger 19-inch wheels, and there is an option to go down to the 17-inch wheels, which would improve the fuel economy just a little bit. But I do like the styling of these. It looks really good on the exterior. And so for 2023, this model was a full refresh. Now, this one looks really good. So the front end was completely redesigned along with the rear. You've got those cool LED headlights up front. Not only is it going to give you more light, but there's also a daytime running light that looks really cool. And then in the back, there's also an LED bar. It kind of runs across the whole back of the car. It gives it a very stylish and kind of a luxury appearance to the rear of the vehicle. Now, one of the coolest things in this model, it has the heads-up display. So when I was coming up to that stop sign, there's a little stop sign that pops up on here to let you know. It also will tell you the speed limit, and it's going to give you your miles per hour at which you're going. Now, the digital display in this model, super cool. It's very usable. There's a lot of, all your information is housed right in front of you, which makes it very simple. So you can kind of program how you want what to look. You can change the left side or the right side, all your safety components and all your kind of MPGs, all that stuff is going to be housed on the right. And then on the left, you're going to have all your audio settings. So like I said, I've got my wireless CarPlay going, got Spotify, Google Maps, everything in there is really cool. But beyond that, this also has Google Assistant built in. So I can press that, say, where is Walser Honda? And it will give me directions to Walser Honda paired to my Google Maps, which is a pretty neat feature. That again, everything is part of Honda Sensing's safety system. So that's gonna try and keep you safe when you're on the road, and it's gonna want you to pay attention to the road and not messing around with your phone or the infotainment screen. So a few other of those safety features in here. This is going to have a blind spot monitoring system, emergency braking. There's kind of a lane departure mitigation system. So if you start to drift out of your lane, it will help keep you in that lane. It's just a bunch of really good features to help keep you and maybe your families in the vehicle with you. You want to be as safe as possible, and Honda Sensing is going to do that for you. Now, a few other things in the touring model. Again, this is kind of the top of the line. So this is going to have your heated seats. They're also going to be air conditioned seats. It's hot today. That's a really nice feature, and something if you haven't had before, give it a try. It's almost impossible to go back on that. So I love that feature, and the steering wheel is also going to be heated in this model. But beyond that, even if you're not using the Apple CarPlay or the Android Auto, the screen is so much better in the new Accord. Everything is quick, it's adaptive. The backup camera in here is great. There's a few different little settings you can go through so you can program it just to what you need to see to not run into anything. And then you do have the dual climate control in this model, a couple little USB plugs down there, and then a few different drive modes. So you can go between a sport and a normal mode or the econ mode to help save you a little bit of gas. And again, that's the whole point of the Honda Accord Hybrid. Best possible fuel economy. This model is 3 inches longer than the outgoing model, so you're gonna have more rear leg room. Back there's gonna be USB plugs. The kids or whoever you're hauling around is gonna have plenty of space in the back, and they're gonna be comfortable because those seats are gonna be heated as well. So to kind of wrap it all up, the Honda Accord Hybrid, everybody thinks they need a mid-size SUV or a huge SUV now, but with the added wheelbase to this model, you get a ton of legroom in the back. The trunk is huge in this model. Up front in the driver's seat, if you think 95% of the time, what is it? Is it just you in the car? Do you want great fuel economy? Yes. Do you want to be comfortable? Yes. And have great technology? The Honda Accord Hybrid really delivers on all fronts, and it's definitely one to add to your list to come take for a drive. Now that was just a quick test drive in the all-new 23 Honda Accord Hybrid. Now if you'd like more information, maybe to schedule a test drive, you can visit us online at walserhonda.com or stop by any time. We'd be happy to help you out. Thanks for watching.